everybody, it's Miss Ward again and my buddy Lavender, and we're already on chapter 3. I can't believe it, time has gone by so fast. So today is lesson 3-1, investigating the sunset. Let's get started. So let's remember what we've done so far, okay? So what new things have we already learned about the earth and the sky? Let's think about it. What are the new things that we've learned about the earth and the sky? Can you guys go ahead and shout out some of the things that we've already learned about the earth and the sky? Me and Lavender are listening. Okay, great. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, so what I heard from you guys is that we learned that the earth is round like a ball. And I also heard that the part of the earth that's facing the sun is having daytime, and the part of the earth that's facing the stars is having nighttime. Yeah, we've learned that so far. What's next? So the very last thing we did at the end of chapter 2 was we wrote a letter to Sai, and we explained to him why it was daytime for Sai when it was nighttime for his grandma. How did we explain to Sai why it was daytime for Sai when it was nighttime for his grandma? Do you guys remember? What were some of the things we said? Yeah, we said, let's see if I heard you right. We definitely said that Sai and his grandma don't live in the same place, right? And that the place where Sai lives is facing the sun, but the place where his grandma lives is not facing the sun, right? That's definitely what we wrote to Sai. So Sai wrote back to us. And for this part, I'm going to have my husband, Mr. Fisk, read the letter that Sai sent back to us. Mr. Fisk, can you come help?
Hi kids, I'm Mr. Fisk. 2 student sky scientists from Sai. Subject, questions about the sky. Dear sky scientists, now I understand why my grandma and I saw different things in the sky when we talked on the phone. I saw the sun because the place on Earth where I live was facing the sun. My grandma saw the stars because the place on Earth where she lives was not facing the sun. But I do not always see the sun. While I was talking to my grandma, I watched the sun set and the sky changed from bright to dark. I want to know why it changed from daytime to nighttime. Can you help me? Thank you, Sai.
Thanks so much, Mr. Fisk. So, what Sai is asking us is that why, when Sai was on the phone, he observed the sunset, right? So the sunset is when it changes from daytime to nighttime where he lives. And Sai wants our help to figure out why it changed from daytime to nighttime, right? Why does it change from daytime to nighttime? So Sai's new question ends up being our chapter 3 question. So let me zoom in big so that we can look at all of the questions we've answered so far. So our big unit question was, why does the sky look different at different times? And so far we've answered the chapter 1 question, why did the sky look different to Sai than to his grandma, right? And why was it daytime for Sai when it was nighttime for his grandma? We already answered those 2 questions by doing all these activities that I have posted all around, okay? And now we're down at this 3rd question. Why did nighttime change to daytime while Sai talked on the phone? So that's our new big question. What we need to do first is look at this idea of sunset, right? Because if you remember, Sai talked about sunset in his letter. So what we're going to do first is look at this video and make some observations about the sunset. So let's watch the video. guys notice something funny about that video? It went super, super fast. So I want to show you what they did in this video. So what they did is they took something that was regular speed and they sped it way up. So I'm going to do that for you to make a dance party for me and Lavender. So if me and Lavender are dancing regular speed, and I want to make it seem like we're dancing super fast, I can change the speed and make it look like we're going crazy. So that's what they did on this video. Let's watch the video again now that we know they sped it up, and pay really close attention and make our observations about what we're noticing is happening in this video. Let's watch it one more time. All right, let's talk to our partners. So you can either talk to a stuffed animal or your thumb, or maybe you have somebody else in the house you can talk to. Talk to them about where you observed the sun in the video. Where did you observe the sun? Talk to your partner. Okay. Why don't you guys go ahead and tell me, what did you observe about the sun in the video? Do you guys want to hear what Lavender said? Okay, so Lavender noticed that the sun seemed to go down below that line there. Right? She said there was the sun and then it sort of disappeared. Did you guys notice that too? So that gives us this new vocabulary word, the word horizon. So the top part of this video shows the sky and the bottom part shows the earth. So the line, and in my picture it's white, the line where the earth and the sky look like they're coming together, that's called the horizon. So that's a new vocabulary word for us, horizon. So horizon is the line where the earth and the sky look like they come together. And let me show you. On my horizon card, I've actually drawn the horizon, and I even made a little space needle so that I remember that, you know, that's the space needle from Seattle because that's where I'm from, right? And I'm going to add horizon to my vocabulary list, okay? So it looked like the sun got closer and closer to the horizon. Then it looked like the sun moved below the horizon. So in that video, it looked like the sun got closer and closer and closer to the horizon. And then it looked like the sun moved below the horizon, right? So that's called sunset. That time when the sun looks like it moves below the horizon. And I want to remind you guys about that word patterns. So I've got patterns up here on my wall. Remember patterns? So scientists look for patterns. So we're going to need to investigate if there's a pattern to where the sun is in the sky at different times. I'm going to ask you to make some new sky observations. But before I show you the new sky observations, I really wanted to share some of the old sky observations that a teacher shared with me. These are some pictures of our very first sky observations that we made that Miss Gilgore's class shared with me. So look at this first one. It's got mountains in the distance and it has a tree And they talk about how they saw the sky and a treetop in their front yard, and they saw mountains in the distance. I've got 2 more to share with you too. Look at these 2. So one has clouds and a sun, right? And they talk about looking in the same area they looked in last time, right? And this one, they saw a power pole and a house as well as the sky. Aren't these great, you guys? I was so glad to get these. I can't wait to get more classwork so I can share it with others. When this video is over, I'm going to ask you guys to go outside and make your 3rd sky observation, okay? So if you have your packet or your workbook page, you can do it on this sky observation 3 sheet. If you don't have it though, don't worry about it at all. Just a blank piece of paper will do just fine, okay? This time though, we're gonna really think about and try to figure out a way to record where the sun is in the sky. So we're really focusing on how to share with people where the sun is in the sky. So let's imagine that this picture I'm showing right now is what we see when we go outside, okay? One time we'll go outside and we'll see the sun in one place, but at a different time, we'll go outside and we'll see the sun in a different place, right? So the sun, the place the sun is in the sky can change. So our job today is going to be to figure out how we can record where the sun is in the sky so that anybody can understand where it is. Because if we were all outside together, we could just point and say, oh, the sun's there, right? But we're not all going to be together. We're all in our different houses. So we have to figure out a way to record it in a way that other people can see it. So this is what I'm asking you to do after this video is over. So number 1, you must get adult permission if you're going to go outside. If you're going to go outside, you've got to go with a grown-up, okay? If you can't get grown-up permission, you can always find a window that you can look out, a window where you can see the sun, okay? And I know this might be hard too for those of us who live in Seattle because it might be really cloudy, so it could be hard to see where the sun is, but we're gonna do our best anyway, okay? So what you're gonna wanna do is go outside and pay attention to where the sun is in the sky. And you don't wanna look directly at the sun because that could really hurt your eyes, but you can kind of look off to the side and figure out where the sun is in the sky, okay? And then what the really big work is then you're gonna talk to a partner like I would talk to Lavender, right? And try to really figure out how you're gonna draw or write or record where the sun is in the sky so that other people can figure out where it is, okay? And then on that one paper in your packet or just on a blank piece of paper, I want you to draw where the sun is in the sky right now, right? So right when you go out there and look, I want you to draw it, okay? So that's what you guys are gonna do and have that ready for the next time we get together, okay? Happy sun hunting, okay? Good luck and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, take care.